What's going on, guys? We are back with another Pop Report update. This is going to be number 56. We will be going over June 13th through June 19th Pop reports for several companies, and we will go ahead and start off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 213,195 cards this week. This was led by TCG with 65,000, basketball with 56,000, baseball with 37,000, and then football with 23,000. So that is an increase by 8,452 compared to prior week. One of the biggest jumps here we had was non-sports cards went from 3,600 to almost 8,500. So this is, I believe this is all your celebrity cards and stuff like that. Just keep an eye on that. I think there's going to be a lot of interest in these type of cards going forward because people are going to be more interested in collecting and grading what they actually want instead of the market trying to flip and make a dollar and stuff. And moving on to CSG. CSG graded a total of 12,889 cards this week, which is a significant drop from last week. They graded a little bit over 22,000, which is a decrease by 9,185 compared to last week. Again, this week, the lead dog this week was baseball with 4,000, and then it was basketball with 3,600, and then football with 3,100. CGC, which is a sister company of CSG, graded a total of 19,259 cards this week. Pokemon led the way, of course, with 18,729, and then Magic with 530. The 19,000 is a drop off from last week by 4,343. So, moving on to some of the smaller ones here, HGA graded a total of 5,114 cards this week, which is a drop off of 952 compared to last week, bringing their all-time total up to 330,092 cards. Ace Grading, they are based out of UK, primarily focusing on Pokemon and that type of TCG type cards. They graded a total of 194 cards this week, which is an increase compared to last week by 71 cards. Their all-time total sits at 6,034. DGA, Dynamic Grading Authority, graded a total of 217 cards this week, which is a drop-off of 354 compared to last week, where they graded 571. Their all-time total sits at 19,185. TCGC. This here, they graded a total of 128 cards this week, which is a slight decrease from last week by 8 cards, where they graded 136, and their all-time total sits at 2,448. The Grading Authority, they graded a total of 1,161 cards this week, which is a drop off by 582 cards, and bringing their all-time total up to 34,901. Forensic Card Grading graded a total of 339 cards this week. They did not update their pop report last week, so their difference is, of course, 339 compared to prior week. Their all-time total sits at 18,773 cards for FCG. And in case you haven't checked out FCG, they started doing a new thing. Pretty cool. You can make custom cards with them and then grade. I'm not sure if it's actually graded, but they will slab that card. I think it's graded, and it's primarily focused on like minor league, not minor league, but little league baseball teams with kids and stuff. So if you send them in, I believe it's like if you send them in a picture of your kid playing any sport, they will put it in their like generic, format of a card, and then grade it as well. So it's pretty cool. Check them out if you guys have time. Pretty cool company there. Moving on to COMC. COMC added a total of 7,490 unique cards this week to their platform, which is kind of online with what we're seeing here. Of course, we've been seeing a slow decrease every week for the last couple months, so still probably not the best news coming out of COMC, but we'll continue to monitor how they're doing, and we'll see. MySlabs added. They did not add any graded cards this week. They actually decreased by 1,650 slabbed cards on their website. And then also on the raw card side, they also decreased by 131, which is significant drops. Kind of leads me to believe that maybe perhaps a couple other sellers were kicked off the site. If that's the case, then it kind of goes hand to hand with what we're seeing here. But for the most part, this is a significant drop in their graded slabs inventory on their selling platform. Moving on to their sold listings. So sold listings, they had 1,067 sold listings last week. This includes the slabbed, raw, and raw card lots, which when compared to last week, 1,067 is actually down by 113 compared to last week, where they sold 1,180 sold listings. Pretty much that's it for MySlabs. I did a write-up on several of the pages last week, Facebook pages, on MySlabs, and the trend that I'm seeing for the last 3 months. So I'll do that video hopefully this week, and then I'll share what I'm seeing on MySlabs, and then hopefully get some feedback from the YouTube world. So, but that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, be safe. Let me know if you have any questions, and talk to you later.